made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Shooting two.
I got shooter here. Here we go. We're going to push it on the miss. We're going to push it on the miss. I get the rebound. I got it. I got box here.
And he drops the first.
That's all you.
You got it out. Make sure the pitch down there. I got shooter. I'm outlet.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by.
Watch that shooter.
And Allie with four spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff.
He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's the machine.
Hey, let's go. Move around.
Again, the miss by Portland.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Tipped away.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
B.A., I love his mentality, not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Outside Edwards.
Right here. Take that.
Ball coming.
11 feet out, and the jumper is good.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's the machine, guarded by Edwards. A shot by the machine, no good.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
Randall, the pass to Garrett. From outside, off the mark. Trailblazers lead by 4. Here's the machine. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Henderson against Abdia. Henderson misses.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Pass to Garrett. Randall, left side. Another miss by Minnesota. Portland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Fast break, Minnesota.
Get the perimeter.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Minnesota shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
2. Oh, I got a shooter, man. Big rebound. Gotta get it. Quick out. Big rebound. Let's get it. Pinch here.
The first free throw is good. So both teams making some changes here.
You got it out. Make sure to pitch down there. I got shooter.
Henderson hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Portland leading by 6. Here's the Machines, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Count that one.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Driving in. It's flushed down. A nice jam.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
They took their chances letting him stay out there with so many early fouls, and they'll be paying for it the rest of the game.
Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
2. You got it out. Make sure to pitch down there. I got shooter.
That's good from Henderson.
Go, baby. Get this board, fellas. Get this board. Just bring back my feet. Shoes on tight.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Trailblazers lead by 9. Here's the Machine. Edwards pulls it in.
Stay there.
Pass to Šarić. Fires from deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Here's the Machine. And so it's Portland. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
We've got Wembanyama. Jalen Green is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's the Machine in at the point. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the Machine in their last game against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He picked up 66 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Clark, one topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion, but I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it.
Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. The Timberwolves making a switch here.
Go over.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Garrett.
Baseline.
Dort for 3. Portland with a rebound. Clingan's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift, that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Edwards, no good. Now Portland with it. They're on a 14-6 run. The Machine. And again, it's Portland with a three.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Oh, swiped away. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one. The Machine's got 36 points. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Timeout.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. And some changes here for Portland. Avdia, he's checked in for Wembanyama, and it's Allen in for Alexander Walker. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. Henderson comes in for Jerome. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Henderson. Here's Garrett. To halt the run, and Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 8 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Dort with it. Green picks him up. Dort, the pass to Henderson. Inside, here's Garrett. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist. Garrett's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Unselfish, good vision, nice dime by Julius.
Here's the Machine. Drains the triple.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Well, they're going to win, so he should just relax.
Portland making a switch here. Simon's checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Jerome's checked in. Pass. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be back in a moment.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles.
Okay, obviously first is me. Second, I'll get that to you, Ernie. Third, I'll go with our IT guy. He really surprised me. Then you, Shaq.
There's no way I'm after Ernie.
Shaq, if you want to be better, you can be.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Trailblazers.
They love to run.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the so no problem for Portland as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Good game, MP. Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. Good night, MP. Why would you ever leave Nike? They're the GOAT.